Okay, so I'm giving up on online fitness coaching. In this video, I want to break down exactly how I got into fitness coaching, why my approach was different to it than everybody else's, how many clients I had, exactly how much money I made, because I know that's what you guys are interested in, why I'm leaving, and what I'm doing now instead. Nice, let's do it. First, let's talk about how I got into fitness coaching. When I was younger, I had various coaches, sports coaches, agility coaches, because I played a few sports at a decently competitive level. And I took what I learned from those experiences and applied them into my fitness coaching. So it wasn't just in the gym, it was also sport-specific coaching. So I helped some people on our basketball team improve vertical jump, because that's something that I developed fairly well. And then when it came to working out in the gym, I actually had no experience. So when I was playing these sports, I didn't really go to the gym that much. It was mostly trainings, because I would do 2 a day for sports and stuff, and it didn't fit into my schedule of maintaining school and, you know, playing video games and stuff. So I didn't really weightlift. So then going into university, when I wasn't playing sports anymore, I had to teach myself how to lift properly, right? And for, I think, the first entire year, my whole freshman year, I was doing it quote unquote wrong, or I wasn't making as much progress as I could have been. So then after that, I did a bunch of research. I discovered creators like Jeff Nippard, and I started doing quote unquote optimal workouts and really tracking my calories and testing out different things like bulking, cutting phases, and seeing what worked for me. And I tried all these different things out, because the way that I approach this stuff is I don't like to just see it online and just believe it. I like to see it and then compare that to my actual experience. So before I offer this to any of my clients or talk about it online, I will test it out for myself first. And I started taking it seriously, I think in 2024 was it? And I made so much more progress in one semester than I did that entire year of working out. And I go to school at NYU Shanghai, and there's a lot of people there in the gym who just ask me for help to check their form, different tips about nutrition, scheduling, and all that sort of stuff. So then I think April 2024 is when it was, because it was a very important time for me. I launched something called the Summer Sprint Challenge. And this was a time for, well, actually the semester was about to end. So I was like, how lean can I get before the end of the semester? And I think it was 30 days. So it was a challenge to get as lean as possible in 30 days. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I bring some friends along? So I reached out to some of my friends. I got them to join me as well. And then I was just reaching out to other people, you know, people who were already asking for my help in the gym. I was like, hey, I'm doing this thing. It's completely free. Do you want to join? And they said yes. So I got maybe like 5 or 6, 7 people maybe to join. It was pretty sick. I set up a Discord stuff, ended up dying. That didn't work. So I just personally messaged people. I met with them in person to help them make nutrition plans and schedules to not only train for the exercises that they enjoy doing, but also so that it fit their student schedule and so they had time to go out. And that goes into a bit of how I approach fitness, because it is a little different, but I'll explain that in just a second. So the Summer Sprint Challenge was pretty good. It went well for me, and that was my first way of getting testimonials, because I trained these people in person. They saw progress, which was actually kind of crazy. I was a little bit shocked, but it was really fun to do, but it did take up a lot of my time. I was spending like 5 or 6 hours in the gym, because I would go and work out myself, and then I would train other people. So that was not awesome. At the time, I was really enjoying it. I felt like I was actually doing something by helping other people get in shape. So then that's kind of what led me into fitness coaching. That was kind of my foot in the door, because it gave me experience on coaching people in person, setting up nutrition plan schedules, trainings, and all that sort of stuff. Because I also personalized it to them, what they like, what foods they like, what exercises they like, what if they're training for something in particular, like sports training, like I told you guys before. And I was able to do all that, and I got solid testimonials from them. So that was really fun. And that is how I got into online fitness coaching. My approach to fitness coaching was very different than what a lot of other people were doing, and it's because of these three main things. So for mine, I tried to focus a lot more on sustainability and enjoyability, because when you enjoy something, you're much more likely to stick to it. I think a lot of people were going through kind of sprints, like I did that first trial thing I was doing, the summer sprint challenge, where you're just trying to get as lean as possible, as quick as possible. But when it came to fitness, I didn't want people to get in shape and get their like dream physique for just, I don't know, maybe 3 months. I wanted them to build a physique that lasted. So I focused more on sustainability. So I combined a lot of the foods that they enjoyed eating. I didn't make them count calories or anything like that, or count them seriously. I just gave them rules to think about when deciding what to eat. And then for exercises, I didn't give them what was optimal. I just gave them exercises that they enjoyed doing. And if they didn't know what they enjoyed doing, then I gave them suggestions and they could test things out to find what they enjoyed doing, because then they were more likely to stick to it. Right? I think the main problem with other fitness programs, it's like, get your dream physique in 90 days. I used to offer that actually. And those, they don't really focus on sustainability, so maintaining that physique in the long run. It was just kind of get in shape as fast as possible, and they didn't make the process very enjoyable. It was like, you have to hit these exact calories, and you have to do these exercises, and you have to train 5 times, 6 times a week, stuff like that. Hey, I don't know. I didn't really like that approach, so that's one thing I changed. The second thing I did was not have people count calories. I think that's a big thing. I did talk about that a little bit ago, but really just want to re-emphasize it because I don't like counting calories. I don't enjoy it. Like, I remember when I was first starting out, I was like, oh, I gotta count calories, you know? I should get my Fitness Pal, and I was trying to track all my foods and stuff, and I hated that. That was really annoying, and it made me less and less motivated to do it, and I still don't do it today. So that just shows that it wasn't a very sustainable approach. All right, and the last thing I did was combine it with healthy habits and lifestyle routines, because that is something that I really am passionate about and helping people with, because I know how beneficial it is. So I really helped people, well, I worked specifically with students, so I helped them work workouts into their busy class schedules so they could manage personal time, going out with friends and all that stuff. So training schedules, nutrition plans, taking advantage of dining halls, because I primarily targeted students at that time. So I was helping them with sleep schedules, building routines, and it was more of a holistic approach to fitness. That was fun. I'm very tired. Before I continue, I'm gonna be honest. It's the next day.
For those who don't know, I was supposed to be doing a daily vlog series while I was here in Thailand. That's what this playlist is. But now I think I'm gonna have to change it to 30-day Thailand vlog challenge or something. No, not 30-day, 30 video. Because vlogging every day, one, is extremely difficult. Two, I've been posting bad video after bad video, and that doesn't help me improve or anything like that. So I might have to change it to 30 video challenge. Okay. Yeah, I've been having a lot of trouble getting a good video out every day. And yeah, so we're gonna change that. But anyway, let's get back to the video. All right, now we're going to talk about the fun stuff. And this is what I know you guys have been waiting for. So I'm going to explain exactly how many clients I had and how much money I made. Because remember, this was my most profitable business yet. Clients, I had 10 clients. Wow, crazy numbers. But only 2 of them were paid. So I talked about the Summer Sprint Challenge before, something I hosted with my school, and all of those clients that I had or coached one-on-one for 1 month were all free. So I got testimonials for those, but those were all free. And then I had 2 paid clients. So I brought in a grand total, after 1 year of fitness coaching, I brought in a grand total of $2,100. I mean, at this point, you can't even call it a business. You know, I was just calling it that because it's easy to understand. It's more of like a side hustle at this point. But yeah, as you can tell, it didn't really work out, right? But the $2,100 is still the most money I've ever made online. I've done affiliate marketing, clothing brand, drop shipping, marketing agency, and $2,100 is the most I've made. So I didn't lie to you when I said this was my most profitable business. I just didn't tell you by how much. Okay? But even though it was my most profitable, why can't I say this word? But even though it was my most profitable business, still closed it because I don't really enjoy it anymore. And it's also very difficult for me to find clients because the way that I've found clients was primarily through in-person connections and just going around school. So that was a lot easier. But one of my clients actually came to me. They found me through my content. And I don't think that's sustainable for my brand because I don't want to be known as a fitness guy, like just fitness. Because I know what kind of content converts for the fitness niche. Like, these are the 3 best exercises to grow your chest. This is how you improve your vertical jump. Like, I know those videos would do well, but I don't want to make them. Yeah. I've done them in the past, actually. I've done a few and they've done well. Right? But I just don't want my entire brand to be, oh, all I do is just go to the gym. Like, I want to make content about things that I care more about, kind of deeper things. It seems kind of vain the way that I do it too, because on my Instagram, I would post, before I was posting a lot of like shirtless pics and stuff, because that shows proof of the system and it, you know, shows that you know what you're talking about. So it makes sense to do that, right? Because one of your best testimonials or case studies is you. So that's what I was doing for a time, and I didn't like when I opened my Instagram and it was just me shirtless everywhere, because it makes me kind of look like an asshole as well. And I wasn't super fond of that approach, and I knew I wanted to make content vlogging my life and talking about business, showing what it's like as a student. So that's the kind of content that I wanted to make. Of course, there's still going to be some fitness aspects because I enjoy working out. I enjoy fitness, but I don't want that to be my focus. At the time I was doing fitness coaching, I wasn't really proud of the brand that I was building. And when people thought of me, what would it be? Oh, he just goes to the gym. I didn't really like that, so I'm trying to push more away from that. So I've decided to close my fitness coaching quote-unquote business or side hustle, but also it's kind of involuntarily closing anyway, because
I'm having trouble finding clients. I'm having trouble connecting with the right clients. I've been able to find some, but not those that are a good fit for what I'm doing, because I'm also doing it differently. Like I said, a lot of people don't really like the healthy routines and habits approach that I take, and it does take longer to see results, which I think is worth it because it's more sustainable that way. But I know a lot of people just want results now, and it was just hard to find the right people as well. And given that I'm a small creator and I'm kind of against posting like so much content about fitness stuff, it was hard for me to find clients. And I think that's a big struggle. And what I'm doing instead now is business consulting, or kind of content consulting. So I'm helping business owners and creators monetize their content if they aren't, or how to improve it. And then for businesses, I'm helping them share their stories in a way that converts for them, and helping them build back-end systems for the business. So I help not only with improving the storytelling is what I focus on, not only improving on that side of the content for them. I'm helping them build brand authority, but also streamlining their systems so their content aligns directly with their business, and they can bring in new clients like behind the scenes is the way I do it, because I take them off platform. I have a whole system for it. If you guys want to check it out, it's down below. It's called the Backstage Method. Completely free if you want to grab my guide on exactly how it works. So that's what I'm helping businesses do, and I like this. I've always liked talking about content creation, and now I'm just adding a business aspect, because you can have the content, but now I need to incorporate it in a way that's practical, in a way that, can make money. So that's what I'm teaching now and helping businesses with, or trying to. Like, I started this business, I started this a couple days ago. I'm excited for this one, actually. I want this one to be one that I stick with longer than any other business. The problem that I had before with starting businesses was I would always hop to other ones when times would get tough. And that's kind of what it seems like right now. But I think this is more of cutting my losses where they are, or like however the saying goes. And I'm here in Thailand. I'm on a gap semester. I go back to university in August, so I have about 4 or 5 months left, and I have 4 or 5 months left to get this business going off the ground and actually helping people. Getting some solid case studies is my main focus. This video is a day in the life of how exactly I'm managing both, what my business does more in depth, and then what training looks like for me. So go check out that video. All right, peace.